Hey all, hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Within Kingdom Things Podcast, I use my Shama Mama capabilities, my ESP, my mediumship capabilities, my channeling capabilities, my connection to the divine or the oneness of all things through my inner space or my beingness to channel healing energies and messages within the podcast to assist us as we awaken in the masses to the remembrance that we are one with all things, that we are divine potentials, that we are divinity, that we are expressions of the Most High, Allah, Hashem, Shekinah, Prime Source, God, having a human experience in order to assist with the growth and evolution of all things. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah, the Jewish culture widely awaited Mashiach, the Hindu culture prophesied Kalki, full circle moment, alert, alert, so are you. Why, Ashley? Thank you for asking this question. What have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. Again, we're all authentic frequential patternings. At the same time, one energy, as the energy called humanity. The energy called humanity, which is synonymous with the energy that is limitless potential or all things. Which brings me to the human dharmic purpose. The divine said that my inner space is the oneness of all things, shared the revelation that we were created. It is biblical. We were created to be the mirror of divine presence or limitless potentials or the stark paradigm of left, right, yin, yang, hot, cold, dark, light, or the spectrum of oneness. Having a human experience or having the experience of the perception of finite or dimensionality within our realm of creation called being a human being of planet Earth. By the way, the divine says polarities, dueling forces were created to be harmonizing forces. We're created to be balancing forces. The divine wants to see what do we create as limitless potentials with the perception and qualities of form and evolution. What do we create? We are created to be wellness. We are created to be balance. We are created to be the understanding that everything we experience is to evolve us into more. Everything that we experience is to serve as mirror reflections of the potentials of the energies in which we are. We are being awakened to our divine wisdoms in order to step into an inquisitive disposition about ourselves or all things. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things Podcast call to action. Sit with yourself for at least 1 hour a day, every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater alignment with the divine potentials that I am? To come into greater conscious awareness and conscious embodiment of the limitless potentials in which I am, as universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment and regeneration of all things. And so it shall be. Wait for the answers because they will come. I channeled within the Kingdom Things Podcast installments Frequential Patterning Part 1. There is also a Frequential Patterning Part 2. These will both be linked within the reference suggested Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips installments within the description of this installment. I channeled within Frequential Patterning Part 1. There are a limitless, countless number of ways to perceive energies, as well as there are a limitless, countless number of paradigms within, or limitless, countless number of paradigms of energies to perceive within creation. What I'm saying is your lingo with the universes, your lingo with the divine is most likely unique to you. Validate yourself in your process of remembering, embodying your limitless potentials, higher vibrational frequential patternings. Whatever help you feel to get within your process, get this. And please don't replace any of your professional medical advice with any energies or experiences or wisdoms you encounter or have within Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Let's go ahead and roll into the Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 prophecy. By the year 2033, the Most High says, Hashem says, Allah says, Shekinah says, Prime Source says, we will be in the stream of consciousness expansion, spiritual activation, energetic embodiments, energetic frequential patterning, reflections that is our reality, that is our realm called being a human being of planet Earth. To understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, Now, sex trafficking, now human trafficking, as disease, death, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, were all a part of our gestational phase. I channel from my heart space, from the soul. Whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Sex trafficking, human trafficking, pedophilia, disease, poverty, war, famine, destitution were a part of the makings of us, or the dimensions, qualities that we manifested as a human culture of planet Earth that we needed to evolve us into our dharmic purpose, to be the stark, balancing masters of unconditional love, or the remembrance that everything we experience is the self, or limitless potentials, or God, the divine, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahma, experiencing itself in order to grow and evolve into more limitless wisdoms, potentials, forms, experiences, to be, to evolve, to experience existence, potentiality. Below, within the description of this Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips installment, I will link the plethora of installments that I channeled from the oneness of all things, universal forces, ancestral forces that have lent and are lending their energies and wisdoms to help revive, evolve our human culture, eradicate pedophilia. These videos, transmissions are linked below within the description. Viewers' discretion advised, trigger warning advised. These transmissions were created to assist with evolving our human culture. In order to heal, we have to reveal. In order to eradicate, we have to face what it is that we created or needed for our evolution. Again, everything that we experience is to evolve us into more. Whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally manifests, unfolds. Everything that we experience was a part of the makings of us. To remember us, to garner us divine wisdoms of the abundance of being limitless potentials, of being creation, of being existence, of being divine potentials, limitless potentials. You're watching a Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips meetup. Within the meetups, I transcendentally channel ancestral forces, dimensions of creation, origin stories, evolution, that want to lend their energies, wisdoms, and experience to the podcast, to humanity, through the podcast, to assist us as we evolve and grow and activate into divine remembrance through the way we follow our heart spaces, to be guided into new embodiments of energetic frequential patternings of the soul or existence that mirror our most abundant potentials, our most high vibrational wisdoms that manifest the high vibrational wisdom realities. Whatever resonates with your heart space within the podcast, you're more than welcome to utilize the energies and messages along your journey of unfurlment, of blossoming. Whatever doesn't resonate with your heart space, please leave it. Whatever doesn't resonate with your heart space at this time, please leave it. I also have audio style Kingdom Things podcast installments and lecture styles. All of the content within Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is channeled nonetheless. I also have comedy editions. All of it's channeled nonetheless to be wellness, to be spiritual energy, soul activation, into our limitless, highest timeline, most abundant, well-balanced, universally aligned, universally assigned potentials. I'm super excited and I have gratitude. Today we are channeling a volunteer he's not an official member, he's a volunteer for the ancient spiritual society known as TLS, or the light system. His alias name is Ray. We've had many telepathic communications. It's pretty cool. I'm being guided to share my story. Ashley, how did you come in contact with Ray from TLS? We are one energy, one family, truly. And whenever we inquire or we grow and we elevate spiritually, we get connected with dimensions of the self, mirrors of the self, to assist us with our growth and evolution. Thank you for all of the ancestral forces I call the mirrors of the self ancestral forces. We are one. We are ancestry. We are family. I was guided by the spirit, by the soul, by ancestry, or the self, to interviews that Jason Shirka has conducted, interviewing Ray from TLS. And my spirit was guided to download, which, baby, I get to continue to digest and consume and experience. Download Rays of Light, which was authored by Ray from TLS. It's on Jason Shirka's website, the PDF in English as well as Hebrew, to download and experience for free. It's Ray's experience of awakening within a dream. Rays of Light. It's Ray's experience that is remembering into divinity, multidimensionality, divine presence that we all are, that all is. It's super beautiful, and I was grateful for the I haven't read all of it, I'm not gonna lie, and all of the book isn't published, and some of it's redacted. Some of the things in the book is that of what has been published, the PDF that has been published of the book Rays of Light. Some of it's redacted, and I understand that part because I experienced things with my spiritual evolution that's super sacred. Not only is it super sacred, more than being sacred, there's a fear element, or where you feel intensely in regards to your experience of awakening to limitless potentials, to divine ancestry, which all is divine ancestry, even in our unawakened state. All is divine ancestry. And even when we're unawakened, understanding that there are dimensions of us that are limitless still. Many dimensions, limitless dimensions of us that are limitless in our... There's dimensions of our focused consciousness that are embodying denser energies to create an experience. For the folks that we feel like are unawakened, and if that's our definition of unawakened, embodying dense energies toward dissonant to limitless potentials, we're always only going to be unawakening. We're always only going to be awakening. We're always only going to be unawakened. We're always only going to be awakening. Why, Ashley? Existence is limitless. We are limitless. My soul space, my energy, my experience. I channel a lot of it in the podcast, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is another YouTube channel that I have, in which we heal together with ancestral forces. We are one. We're all one. Humanity in every dimension of Christian, we're all one. We heal with the ancestral. We're one with the ancestral forces. We heal with the ancestral forces, different paradigms that I'm pointing out. Hey, Ashley, humanity, y'all need to look at this, heal this up, release this, free yourselves, free your soul, for your energy to become more limitless. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is available to stream for free on YouTube. It's linked below in the description of this podcast installment. I also have my animated series, Asia's animated series. Asia's animated series, that's where I channel a lot of stuff that, baby, if it was written on paper, I would have it redacted. Because I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't know if I want to share this with the world. It's a little uncomfortable to share this with the world because it's so powerful. And it creates a sensation of feeling, right? And before when we felt, we would automatically jump into dense understandings of our feelings. Fear, lack, suffering, impoverishment, scarcity. It's understanding that those dimensions of ourselves, fear, lack, suffering, poverty, scarcity, thank you, Hindu ancestral forces. They pointed out to me, and I'll link the installment below, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, accepting and forgoing vices. And they're the Hindu ancestry, they were like, hey, even in your poverty, you're abundant. Because your divine experience or divine manifestation, experiencing divine experience or divine manifestation in order to grow and evolve into more wisdoms or limitless potentials or experience or divine manifestation. And then big boot ancestors, 10 universes ascended. They're like, hey, Ashley, say it like that. So your realm, humanity understands how ancient these energies are. We've been around, baby. We've been around a lot longer than your universe. Saying that to say, baby, we have wisdoms and experience that we get to share with you, humanity. Humanity's universes, humanity's realm, to assist y'all with growing and evolving into more limitless potentials liberation. Big Boo ancestors, 8, 10 universes ascended, say, hey, galactic creation. Y'all need to accept yourselves. We're galactic beings of galactic creation. If you ain't know, now you remember. If you didn't consciously remember, now you remember. Now, baby, ding, baby, let that spark up in your system, in your energy. We're galactic beings of galactic creation. The divine said galactic creation is a minuscule sliver, iota of limitless potentials. A sliver of limitless potentials. Because limitless potentials is limitless. The galactic creation, we are limitless as well. But simultaneously, we're a sliver of limitless potentials. At the same time, the ancestral forces say, hey, Ashley, this and that. We're trying to prep your mind and your system, your synapses, your understandings to expand beyond what you can perceive in your immediate moment through your current precepts or your current consciousness evolutionary status or your current perspective of perception. And it's a slow growth. And it's a unique journey for every being, baby. If the things that are channeled in Osseous animated series that I've actually conscious awareness that I have of my limitless potentials, multidimensionality, if that was written on paper, baby, redact that. Take that whole paragraph, take it out. I put it in the animated series. I channel these things, my conscious awareness of my multidimensionality in the animated series to make it lighthearted, to be honest about to be brazen about my awakening. To be brazen about my awakening, or honest, right? To share it, to make it more palpable or fun, exciting, because these things can be triggering as they're activating our DNA. It's activating our energy. And again, before, when we got activated or we felt, we would automatically jump into low vibrational remembrances or thought patterns or karmic loops of depravity. Whatever we're experiencing is to evolve us into more. Let's accept this about ourselves and allow ourselves to grow into higher vibrational rungs of understanding. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast, Kardashian scale prophecy. The divine says within 10 years, y'all, within the energies of the 2033 prophecy, it was 1,000 years, and then baby, we skyrocketed quickly in our evolution as a human energy. The universe has said, hey, y'all, baby, the way y'all grow and y'all's potentials and who y'all were created to be in God, we need a Kardashian scale type 1, type 2, type 3 human being of planet Earth colony. The oneness of all things says, the universe says, Most High, Hashem, Shekinah, Allah, Prime Source, God says, we will be a kingdom things. We will be a kingdom things, a kingdom, human culture, planet Earth. That is a type 1, type 2, type 3 Kardashian scale colony. Ashley, hell, I know what the Kardashian scale is. Girl, you just talking now. I am prophesying. And prophecy is fulfilled. We are already a multidimensional realm. We're already a multidimensional experience, multidimensional beings. As we awaken or we raise our vibration, allow ourselves to accept who we are. Accept our experience, accept how we react. Pray and meditate. Pray for peace. Pray for divine alignment. Pray that you don't hurt yourself or anyone else, right? As we accept ourselves and make wise decisions to make this process of awakening easy and graceful. We raise our vibrations quickly, swiftly, with ease and grace. To be a type 1, type 2, type 3 Kardashian scale colony. To be able to perceive the higher vibrational civilizations, colonies, beings that already dwell within the multidimensionality of planet Earth. As we raise our vibrations, we are naturally acclimating to the higher vibrational civilizations and beings that already exist within realms within planet Earth. Planet Earth is connected to all things. So it's not far-fetched when you go inside and remember that we are all things. Our potentiality. The fact that we will be a Kardashian scale type 1, type 2, type 3 colony. I want to thank Ray again for coming through and offering his energy and his words. TLS, thank you. The Light System, thank you for your work that you do on the planet to ensure humanity's safe evolution, consciousness expansion, spiritual growth. I'm going to go to sit back. We're going to transcendentally channel Ray. Thank you again. Hugs. Thank you. I'm going to transcendentally channel. So I'll close my eyes. I'm going to transcendentally channel. I'll close my eyes. You're more than welcome to do the same, to allow any energies in which want to permeate your system, your beingness, to do so. Again, please do not replace any of your professional medical advice with anything you experience or hear within Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Thank you again, Ray. I'm going to burp, and I do this sometimes when I channel. 1 second, y'all. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ashley, for having me present in your space, in your beingness, in your podcast, in your evolution, in your primordial existence, as you have awakened to energies within your beingness that we are proud to have on the planet, that TLS has seen growth, and that TLS has seen you grow through, helped you grow through, help you glow through. You are the epitome of the human experience, says humanity is a mirror of you. We are one. You are existence that is set to prime humanity for the evolution into higher consciousness. You are who was chosen to be the biblically prophesied Messiah, to deliver the message to humanity that humanity is the biblically prophesied Messiah, that humanity is one of limitless potentials that are the biblically prophesied Messiah. We are one. Thank you, Ashley. Whoa. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Baby, I was like holding on. I was like, ooh. I was like, this is what you want to say? He's like, this is what I want to say. This is the message I was sent to deliver. He's like, this is the message I was sent to deliver. Ray's like, this was a message I was sent to deliver. I'm like, hold up, wait 1 second though. Hold up, wait 1 minute. Like, I know who I am in God. I channeled it. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, 144 part 1, 144 part 2. I'll link these installments below in the description of this video. I know who I am in God. And my ancestral forces, they're speaking through me to me now. They're like, Ashley, it doesn't do you any good or anybody else any good for you to play coy or shy, to be coy or shy when it comes to who you have been identified to be spiritually, in the spirit. And all things are spirit. So the soul and ancestral forces are like, own who you are. Because every dimension of creation, when you own who you are, you allow for the evolution and growth of all things. And it's so beautiful. The message is that we are all the biblically prophesied Messiah. We are all limitless potentials. We are all divine potentials. And not just humanity of planet Earth, but human beings and every being of God's creation. My soul was like, hey, Ashley, there's Mashiach. There's Mashiachs on other planets, realms. There's Messiahs, other planets, other realms, because we're truly all, you know, the biblically prophesied Messiah, all Mashiach. There are leading energies that activate into the remembrance to share the energies with existence. So there are many of y'all. And we were all created to be the wellness and balance of limitless potentials. Like if I didn't own who I was, then it would make it a rainy day for humanity to remember who humanity is. So I'm glad to be in my divine inheritance, my divine potentials, my garb of light, sharing my wisdoms, my energy, my presence within Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips and all of my other platforms. Thank you again, Ray. Thank you again, TLS. This is really big and powerful. Big and powerful, big and powerful. Thank you, ancestral forces. Ancestral forces, thank you for holding me up, helping to refine me divinely in the spirit. Over the last 3 years, I've been in zealotry. 3-4 years. I've been prayer meditation 80% of my day consciously for like 3 to 4 years. So I have a lot of gratitude for the ancestral forces and to be in my divine inheritance and to assist with co-creating content to activate the souls of humanity, for all of us to be in our divine inheritance or the remembrance that we are infinite and grow and evolve into new perspectives of our infinite potentials, new embodiments of our infinite potentials. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on this. Thank you again, Ray. TLS, thank you again. Rabbi AA, thank you again. Thank you so much. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on this Jason Shirka. Thank you so much, because I wouldn't, you help bring the message out in all the, thank you. Be a part of evolution. You're a part of evolution, limitless potentials, assisting with creating evolution. Thank you so much. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me within this Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips transmission meetup. Like the video if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe and follow if you're watching. Follow if you're watching on Spotify. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube to assist with proliferating the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips' journey to a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth. To join the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips community, y'all. I'm gonna do better with approving comments. I have the comments on filter mode, and for my psyche, for my wellness, for my evolution, baby, I only check it every 3 months. It's not to ignore anybody, but it's for my wellness and growth. I'm just saying that right now. I want to do better at approving the comments. And thank you for everyone who leaves beautiful, uplifting, inspiring comments. Because, I've been doing this you can look at, the catalog is timeless now. Don't get me wrong, the catalog is timeless. But I've been recording the podcast since 2021. Since 2021. And I'm so grateful for the growth and evolution that I've poured into the podcast. And I'm so grateful for the manifestation in this tangible realm that mirrors the growth and evolution that I've been becoming in the spirit through meditation and prayer and setting my intentions to grow emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually in alignment with who the divine or the oneness of all things, or my soul created me to be, says I am. I'm grateful for this tangible realm to be mirroring the work that I've been putting in to this process of becoming who I am in the divine. My limitless potentials, my embodiment and contributions to creation, divine creation, infinite potentials, infinite creation. We talked about oneness, connection, energetic upliftment, powwow sessions over there, y'all. We heal in the spirit, uplift our ancestry. Oneness, connection, energetic upliftment is available to stream on YouTube, link below. I also do personal powwow sessions sparingly. I don't want to overwork myself. Whatever is available, go ahead and book it. I channel dissertation style, whatever spirit puts on my heart to share with you to help activate your mind, body, soul, spirit, and to greater dimensions of your limitless potentials to uplift your whole ancestry. You're able to book your one-on-one individual powwow session below within the Kingdom Things podcast, Healing Home Square Portal. We talked about Asia's animated series. Asia's animated series is available to stream for free at this time within my author's YouTube channel, AP Short Stories on YouTube, link below. Asia's story, the animated series, also actually stems from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is a part of my rapid spiritual awakening journey, my spiritual awakening journey. My soul, my ancestral forces, about 3 years ago now, were like, hey, Ashley, you don't remember who you are. Sit down, we're going to show you. We're going to channel these books to you. We got the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. The first book is Coming Home, the story of Asia. The second book is The Story of Asia, I'm Home. Teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school Manhattan prep. She goes through a lot of existential crises, which assist her with remembering her into her limitless potentials, her dharmic purpose, or the reason why she came into creation, to embody the reason why she came into creation, which is limitless. It's an infinite journey, embodying being the reason why we came into creation. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is my other half, y'all. My other half is a twin flame, divine counterpart journey back home to God inside, or the remembrance that we are infinite. One soul, 2 bodies, many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Every lifetime says that love can't work. By the way, they are human beings of planet Earth. Every lifetime says that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Y'all, the book is prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing all digital copies, 3 digital downloads, $29.97 plus tax. If you're wanting to do paperback copies, the first 2 stories, Asia's story, come in its own binding. The third part, My Other Half, comes in a separate binding, $29.98 nonetheless plus tax for the paperback physical copies. The links are specified below, paperback and digital. I'm also a singer-songwriter, y'all. I really enjoy creative music. I love it. I love it. I love it. I heal in the spirit. I started recording my sessions live. I heal in the spirit. And whatever healing energies and incantations and wisdoms we uncover and uplift within the spirit, with the ancestral forces. We channel into the music, create beautiful music, all types of genres. I hope there's energies and genres that bring you joy and abundance and wellness as you evolve and journey into every new now moment of your limitless potentials. Lastly, but certainly not least, I do have a live series that is available to stream Ashley-Nicole music on YouTube. It's called Out of the Box. It's what we're experiencing now. We're awakening within the dream. Bipedal men, bipedal women of galactic creation, awakening within the dream, within a realm, within a colony, to remembrance that we are infinite. Thank you again, Ray. Thank you again, TLS. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you... Oh, y'all almost forgot. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Y'all, magic meals. Y'all know I cook. Y'all know I cook. Why are you gonna I'm glad I remembered. I also have a cooking channel on YouTube. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, this is what we put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube, link below. We go grocery shopping. We use mystery ingredients, other content over there, mukbangs. Mukbang, let me see your plate, dinner talk. We have beautiful, uplifting, spiritual conversations, evolutionary spawning conversations. Subscribe to the channel. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love, because you are love in your truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love, because it helps you embody, be greater dimensions, different dimensions, widen scope perceptions of your limitless potentials. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye. My name is Ashley-Nicole. I am an ageless being. Well, I'm 31, with utilizing the paradigms of space and time as known by third-dimensional humanity to quantify my existence. My consciousness is focused primarily as Ashley-Nicole, human of planet Earth. I awakened within the dream. I am limitless existence, or energies of the infinite sea, or spirit, having infinite experiences just in this one moment, and a gander of infinite experiences within this now moment. It appears as if I am putting my wig on in my bathroom mirror, when in another dimension of the self, in just this past moment of infinite existence, I assisted with disarming the pardon collider to allow for the mass awakening of the human consciousness. Grand Rising Earth Dweller, Grand Rising M, and thanks again for your assistance with everything. I requested for a regular guide that I can expect to be available to assist me with settling into remembrance and mission. I'm super appreciative. We've been paired to work with one another.
Remembering into multidimensionality within colonial life is a vibrant experience. I'm glad to help. How's Kingdom Things podcast going? You truly have the ether stirring into universal order, divine alignment.
For the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things. The podcast is great. I mean, I'm finally feeling the heart connection to the podcast. I suppose there's always been.
Surely.
The podcast has been an intuitive mandate that came into fruition with following my heart space and inner guidance. My mind is acclimated and excited about, well, all of this, being awakened within the dream.
We waited, love is on fire. There are you and I, my civilizations at our top is on fire.
between me and you, life is all that it's cracked up to be. Taking my dark moments with as much gratitude as I do my light, I'm able to perceive a wider scope of who I am. I am able to perceive more of my multidimensionality.
Which is available on Amazon books, in the Amazon bookstore. Coming from the store, my book. I wrote palm frites into my book. It's a restaurant in NYC. My book, Coming Home, the Story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm Home, is available in the Amazon bookstore. It's about what humanity is about to go through, is going through the Great Awakening, the Great Shift, where we wake up to our limitless potentials. So I wrote about palm frites in my book. I've been wanting to go to palm frites since I was a kid. I've been talking about palm frites for the last 3 months. I'm manifesting. I'm in New York City, NYC. Palm frites is 44 minutes that way if you walk, 8 minutes if you Uber,
You rang. How can I assist you, dear Asya? Well, I'm on my flight to London, and I got a vision. Ashley-Nicole, please, Mindy, my dearest galactic ancestor, tell me what's going on here. I didn't know who else to ask about this, so I dropped into a deep meditation. And here you are. I'm always here, whenever you need me. Me and all of creation. You are a dimension of all of creation. I'm a character in a book?
Hey, my name is Asya, and I am an interdimensional being. I know. I just found out myself. Everything that I thought was my truth was a lie. I chose to continue this life because of the one thing that I know isn't a lie. Love.
What did you think the book of Akashic Records consisted of? Just as Ashley-Nicole authored you or channeled you into creation, your co-creator, Ashley, was written into creation herself. But you reside within a reality of infinite realities. The age of unconditional love you have been assisting to bring about. You, your co-creator Ashley, and all of creation have been assisting to create, will allow for all realities, dimensions, and creations to transcend space and time, to grow, learn, and love from and with one another, as one creation, one family. Whoa. I had such a great time in London. I saw Big Ben. I ate at one of my favorite restaurants that I'd never visited before, Bacchanalia, London. I stayed at the Claremont Victoria, right around the corner from Buckingham Palace. I visited the palace as well. I also graduated into my role as an ambassador of the universe. I know. It went like this. As I was awaiting London public transit to take me 0.6 miles away from my destination, Bacchanalia, London, I got an epiphany. I once told a friend, our bodies aren't dumpsters for all of our emotions. And I was reminded that I had been holding in a lot of resentment and anger over the years for being or presenting as other than who I was, for not allowing my soul or my true authenticity to breathe. I was reminded by my ancestors that me forgetting who I was, a goddess having a human experience, was a part of the makings of me. And not only was forgetting who I am a part of the makings of me, but it was for my protection. I had to develop the skills or karmic lessons to be able to wield the power that is me, myself,
my God essence, my goddess essence. All of the resentment, anger, envy, jealousy, and rage I held within, I'm now able to observe with a subjective view, an objective view, detached from the energies, and detach all people, places, and things from the thought patterns associated with this energy, in order to create new thought patterns to utilize the energy to manifest a reality that I do want, a reality of wellness, a reality for abundance for all, a reality of abundance for all. I sit here on this bench in the park whenever I need space to be with myself. Okay, how do I present this one? Other dimensions of myself or my ancestors shared with me that there is such a thing as shadow government here on planet Earth. Based off of my internal work, my shadow work, my astral travel, and my learnings with my spirit guides, I have the understanding that everything in creation is multidimensional. The government is multidimensional. Our governments are multidimensional. Who are the shadows lurking behind the light, or what we can perceive in our reality? The shadow government is actually angelic beings, the all, oneness, or God, assisting with humanity's and planet Earth's ascension. Everything we've experienced and everything that we will experience has served as tools for self-mastery to be able to wield our oneness, God power in physical form here in this realm of creation called planet Earth as human beings. As we all, as individual humans, continue to align with our internal gnosis or our soul's knowings or our soul blueprint, we will continue to extinguish any remnants of the amnesiatic states in which we created out of false pretense, in which we created out of the understanding that we are abundance, in which we created out of the understanding that we are dimensions and are God, Goddess.
I'm glad we were able to pencil each other in.
Me too. You know, our missions keep us busy. Super busy.
Yeah, I know. We just have to remember where our mission starts. Internal, our soul. Where we meet, our soul.
Yes and yes. Before I get into all the juicy astral details, you like my new hairstyle?
I really do. What inspired the do?
I'm not sure. I just wanted something different. Well, different for me anyways.
I love it, Asya.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for our bond, our connection. My internal knowings, intuition, God inside told me a while ago that we were created with each other's most wildest dreams and possibilities in mind. I definitely believe it now. If I had any doubts before, I have less doubts now.
Do you want to talk about it?
In front of the camera?
Cut. What are you talking about, Chase? Why don't you want to talk about it on camera, Asya? Asya? Chase is talking about some things that have implications on human nature and the planet. I'm not sure if I want to talk about it on camera yet. Well, Asya, you signed on to be a part of a show where you divulged the journey, your spiritual alignment, to hopefully encourage others that are going through similar things as yourself. You have to tell your truth, tell your story. It's going to be fine. Okay, Asya? Okay.
I am a key.
I am a key.
And our union in this reality solidifies the solidarity of all of creation, the oneness of all things.
A new world. A God dream.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book.
After returning from the day's trip, I have read my Atum's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which there is no state to decline.
My other half. Available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. Now available in the Amazon bookstore.
I am a key.
I am a key.
And our union in this reality solidifies the solidarity of all of creation, the oneness of all things.
A new world. A God dream.